In today's video, I'll be sharing with you how I achieve a grade of 4.46, almost first class, during my undergraduate studies. So let's dive in. This video is actually for undergraduates and students who want to achieve academic excellence in their academics, right? I'm short of words actually. So, step one, what actually worked. I will be sharing with you what actually worked for me when I was in uni. So before going into uni, I read a book by Fela, which is The Secret Flying Student. So I made up my mind after reading it. I made up my mind to always have a goal set in mind towards my undergraduate studies because I read it when I was about entering the uni. The first thing for me towards achieving academic excellence is know God. Mm-hmm. There's nothing you can tell me because uh I've seen God helped me I've seen God help me over the years, even in my academics, in all aspects of my life, put God at the center of it all. There was this time, I'm just sharing this as a testimony. There was this time, was it, I don't know, maybe 200 level, where four lecturers were taking us accounting. So some were taking us contracts, some other persons another kind of thing. So I prayed and I perceived that I should write out a list of because we were preparing for tests, and a list of topics, and we did the test, right. Did I really score very well in the test? I don't know. Or in the exam, can you believe that it was how I listed how these topics, that was how it actually came out, and that was it. I had A in that course, right? Thing is that helped me during my undergraduate studies is setting a goal. Let me take it as number two. Setting a goal is number two. Actually, have a goal in mind. You can't just say you want to achieve a first class, or you want to be the best student in your department or faculty or even the school without even having it in mind. So you have to have a goal. So have a goal in mind. What do you want to achieve? So if your goal is to be excellent in all aspects, be it academic, social, in all aspect, political, in school, you can. So far you have it, okay, this is what you want to do. That's one of the things that helped me while I was going to uni. Like, I had a goal that, say this, I want to win award for my mom. Though I didn't win it, I got something close to a first class as 4.46. One thing that worked for me was that I understand my body system. I'm an evening person, so I cannot read at night. And for me to start waking up and reading early in the morning, I can read early in the morning, but the thing is that it's always a struggle, right? But I can still read, I can assimilate well in the morning. But the evening time, after finishing school, I go back to my hostel, I sleep. Like, after sleeping, then I'll wake up because my brain would have settled down, would have calmed down. Now I'll go around that kind five to, I read from 5 to 9, I'm not quite sure. Then I'll be going back. I'll go to school because I know if I should stay at home, I won't be able to read very well. I'll go to school, then in the night I'll be coming back. That was what I was doing. But at the time I was not going to school. I'll just read at home and go. Because if I should say I want to read at night, who are you deceiving? Are they doing? I cannot. If I should read, I will sleep. Is it that I sleep off? One time I tried it back then. When I saw people going for night class, I was like, let me follow. I couldn't read my first time in night class. I couldn't read. I couldn't sleep. Mosquito was biting me. Please, to what end? And there are some persons that are actually reading, and I just went there. I wasted all my time. So please don't do follow. Just know yourself. I guess it's number four. Ask questions. If there's anything that really helped me during my undergraduate studies towards achieving academic excellence, is the fact that I asked a whole lot of questions. I made friends with older persons. I made friends with older colleagues, senior colleagues, I will call them, those that were ahead of me. So I tried to ask them, okay, I remember Pro Raphael would tell me, okay, this man that was teaching us, that was lecturing us, biz at me, like, okay, this is how he loves to answer his questions. So you have to understand how your lecturers want their questions to be answered. Do you get? So I asked questions from them from senior colleagues in those departments as okay, how does this person actually like wants his or these lecturers wants his or her questions to be answered. Don't understand something, I will surely ask. There's no shame in it, please. There's no shame. If you don't know something, ask your colleagues. If they don't know it, ask a senior colleague. The senior colleague will know it. So you're adding to knowledge, right? And also, number five is the fact that make friends. Like make good friends. Like one of the blessings I had back then was the fact that I worked with serious minded persons. I'm not saying like you shouldn't have fun. You should actually have fun. To be honest, what works for me might not work for you. What work for you might not work for me, because I know that I don't want my attention to be divided. At least there are still some persons that actually that were very social and they ended up with first class. I mean, that was doing it from school to home, from home to church, from school to hostel, from hostel to church. I still think very proud of my 4.46 and first class, baby. Please don't mind, ignore the voice. So that kind of thing. And what other thing? I feel determination, consistency, and most importantly, like prayer is very, very important in being outstanding wherever you do. So be it academic, career, and the like. So it's very, very, very important. So I hope I've been able to bless you guys today. Enough for today. I have a whole lot of energy. I didn't even plan for this video. It's just random. Catch you later. Forever yours. Adedoyin. Hey, Adedoyin. Hey, Adedoyin.